Hey folks, 99 here. We're outside on Hilltop Citrus, and I gotta do a little bit of avocado tree maintenance. Working on the Forte avocado tree, and I think the last time I did a video with these, I did not have the trees covered with the shade cloth in this fashion, and so I used the tomato trellis with the shade cloth wrapped around and zip tied around, just to keep the sun off of the young trees so much. But this Forte right here, all of them I've had about going on 6 months, and this one is not that bad. It's actually grown probably double the height, and close to double the height that it was when I got it. And so, but this is the one up here that is my concern. So what I'm noticing is that we have these suckers that have shot out from below, I guess below the graft line right here. And so I'm going to remove those, and I think what it's doing is taking a lot of the energy from these areas right here. This tree did get a little bit taller also, but I want to remove the suckers because it's quite clear to me that the tree is not dead, but I think the suckers are taking a lot of the energy. So while I'm here right now, I'm gonna remove those and see if that will help the tree out a little bit, because I do need all the energy that these trees have available to them to go towards making the tree healthier and using it for growth. And so if you look at the branches here, the branches are still quite flexible and pliable, so the tree is alive. And again, those shoots down there grew out from the bottom, so obviously it's got some life in it, although it's struggling. I think it's still suffering from the root rot, or I'm sorry, not root rot, but transplant shock. That's the term I'm looking for. And so hopefully after a little bit of time, those leaves will start to come back, especially since I installed the sunshade for it. So this is the Alberta peach tree that I put here a few weeks ago, and then so far so good on that one. Let's see if I can get a close-up of the tag, because this is the Alberta peach, not necessarily native to Southern California, Riverside area. Up there is the third Forte tree, and someone asked me, why do you have 3 Forte trees? And then the answer is because I hope one of them lives, and that's it. I dare one of them to make it. That's all I need. I just need one of them. And again, we have the blood orange tree. Let's see, well, no, the blood orange is, let's see, that one over there. And then this one right here is, let's check on him, the Mandarin Algerian. So just the Mandarin orange. And then I have one that died up there. And then this one right here is my, what was the name of that thing? The pink lemonade lemon tree. And that's another one that I really have high hopes for, and hope that it grows, because I picked it purely because of the name. And so this one, when I got it, was about half the height that it is now, and it's a puny tree, but it's still growing and getting taller. So I got a little bit of hope for that one. And then I think this one right here, this is another blood orange. And then my Myers trees are here at the top, and then this one has plenty of fruit on it. So this one is doing good. I did a little bit of fertilized process with this one and that one, because they're a little more mature, and this is the second year that they've produced fruit. So I use a different fertilizer on them. I think the smaller trees are the younger trees, Probably don't need as much of the nitrogen fruit producing fertilizer as some of the older ones, because I prefer for them to focus more on root production to get them stronger. Here again is one of my favorite, the lantanas. The lantana plant is doing pretty good. It's kind of prolific and doing a good job. There again is the one of the orange trees that died. I have to take that one out of there, so kind of sad about that one. So here again, that's Hilltop citrus, as I call it. Checking out the citrus and the avocados. And it's hot out here. It's 100 degrees out here in Riverside County. And oh, let's not fall going down. And I think I'm gonna shut it down and get back inside and see what else I'm gonna work on for the day. Before I go, let's take a look at the pineapple. This is a store-bought pineapple that I just twisted the top off. Get a good look at that and put her in a pot. And literally about a couple years later, we finally have a piece of fruit that I first saw this fruit pop out in April, and I would check it, and all the way down here there was a little bitty marble sized piece of fruit that was popping up, and that was in April. And 3 months later we have this piece of fruit, and it's almost as the size of my fist. And so we're still waiting on it. That was a store-bought piece of fruit that I actually just twisted the top off, like I said, and put it in the ground. And then if we look over there, there's a pot with another one that's growing, and then another one there. So trying to duplicate the process. And I like them just for the plant factor, even without the fruit, but it's just a bonus for when the fruit shows up. Then you can grow something that enjoy and eat something that you grew in your yard. So folks, I'm gonna get out of this heat. That's it for me. Respect the working class. We get it done. We're out of here. Later.